Hi everyone, and welcome to your Fun Flow yoga series on my YouTube channel today. This Fun Flow practice is going to be all levels with many advanced options for you, and hopefully we'll get to your entire body so that you feel relaxed, stronger, and more flexible when we're done. Feel free to check out my playlist section where I have all my videos kind of spaced out for you in a special Fun Flow series where this video will be located. Let's go ahead and get started today lying down on our backs. Laying all the way down on the back, you're going to very carefully hug both your knees into your chest. And then I just want you to rock a little bit from side to side. So massage your back into your yoga mat. Good, and then exhale, bring your feet up into the air. We'll take an early happy baby. So I want you to grab the sides of your feet. Very gently pull your knees into your armpit, and you're just gonna rock a little bit for me from side to side. So I want you to massage your back left to right. And then exhale, we're gonna lean a little bit more to the right, try to bring the right knee down, and I want you to take that left leg and reach it way up. And if you can't get it fully straight, that's okay. This is definitely a tight pose. And then exhale, give me a little rock again, side to side. And then we'll lean all the way to the left. You'll pull your left knee down and we'll straighten our right leg up. So really big press into the sky. Good, come back to center, hold here. And then I want you to exhale your feet down on the mat. We're gonna try to bring our feet together and our knees apart. It's called Supta Baddha Konasana. Place your palms on your low belly and just close your eyes as we get started in this practice. So start to notice the breath move in and out of the nose quietly with your eyes closed. Feeling the inhale, pull the breath in, exhaling, pushing the breath out. Do that again, inhale, breath in. Exhaling, breath out. Good. Let's take 3 more breaths on our back. If your knees or your hips don't feel good like this, feel free to extend your legs all the way out instead. And then on your next breath, I want you to carefully take those hands outside of your knees, bring them together if they were apart. Pull your knees into your chest, give yourself some love, rock side to side. And then we're gonna take a big rock to seated. Ready, set, rock up. All right, now you're gonna sit up nice and tall, and I want you to raise both arms up into the air. Exhale, seated twist to the right. So you're gonna peer over the back right shoulder. You're gonna rotate through the ribs, trying to move your left shoulder forward as you turn and look over the back right shoulder. So this is a seated supine twist. And then I want you to lean your left shoulder into your left knee as you keep hold of your right knee, raising your right arm over the head. So think of this lateral stretch. Good. Take your time, come all the way back up. And then exhale, switch. So inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, seated twist to the left. So you're gonna rotate through the spine, look over the back shoulder. Pause here. And then lean the right shoulder into the knee. Raise your left arm all the way up. And again, this is kind of that diagonal lateral stretch, should feel really good. And then exhale, release. We're gonna put our hands behind us, so turn your fingers away from you. Bend your knees and plant your feet. And then just lift your hips like an inch or 2. And then from here, start to bring your pelvis up. Good, opening up through the chest for 3, keeping the hips lifted for 2. And then safely lowering down on 1. Good. Exhale, make your transition forward. So gently bring your knees back underneath of your hips and then your shoulders on top of your wrist for me. I want you to put the top of your feet down Inhale, bring the heart through. So think of your body, lifting your tail, dropping the belly, lifting the heart. And then exhale, reverse that action, hugging everything up and in. Good. Let's exhale to down dog, please. Allowing yourself to find this pose for the first time in today's practice. So your knees are soft, your hamstrings are starting to feel a nice stretch, and you're breathing in and breathing out quietly. Creating room in your upper body as you lift your hips up and back. Find your breath. And then I want you to very carefully shift forward plank. Engage the muscles in your stomach. Pick your belly up. Exhale, push back. Good. Repeat. Lift the belly up and in. Shoulders forward. Exhale, push it back. Nice job. And then on your next breath, we're going to walk our feet up to our hands so we can come to a forward fold for the first time. Exhale, open up your feet. Reach for opposite elbows and then sway with me left to right a little bit. So finding some room in your low back as you move a little bit side to side. And then exhale, letting your arms go, just hang heavy. Beautiful. Hands to hips, rise up, 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 up. And now we're going to take a fun variation of this pose where we're going to work through this idea of folding forward, but in a circle. So you're going to reach all the way up. You're going to start to lean to one side. Notice my feet are open. And then you're going to exhale, continue down, 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 come up from the other side, and then repeat on the other side. So first it's a lateral stretch, hold, and then continue folding, 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 coming up from the opposite side, raising your arms up, and then now fold forward through center. Good. Take a flat back to lengthen. Make sure your toes are facing forward, knees reaching out a little bit. Bring the hands to the heart. Warm up the legs. 5. Add those pulses. 4. If pulsing is too much on your knees, you're welcome to just hold a squat. In 3, 2, inhale, drop, press, and then let those hands go. Good. If you turned with me, pivot back to the front of your mat and we'll raise our arms up. Exhale, please fold. Get a nice flat back and then let your left foot step to the back of your mat. Let your knee come down slowly. Keep your fingertips where they are and just pull your heart through. So think about creating space in your left thigh bone. Exhale, ground your hands. 1, 2, 3, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Remember your push-up. Inhale, up. And then exhale, we meet in down dog. Breath in through the nose, ideally trying to push the breath out the same way. And then make your way back to the top, inch by inch by inch. Keep your feet apart, fold forward. Reach your arms all the way up. We're going to take that same side bend into a circle. So left arm goes first, reach up and over. Exhale, folding, folding, coming up from the right. Good. Kind of like a rainbow. Let's slide down the right side. Folding, 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 coming up from the left, reaching. Pulling the hands to the heart, and then open up those feet a little bit wider. Remember, knees ideally push out versus drop in. Pulsing. 8, 7, push back with those hips. Keep your chest up for 5, 4, nice and strong legs, 2, and stand up, and fold. Nice work. Let's lift and lengthen the spine. This time we step back with our right foot, so let it take a giant step. Put your knee down. Please keep your fingertips down and think about pulling your chest forward. You're here for 3, Noticing the difference from side to side. Maybe this is your tighter side, or maybe this is more open. And then let's make that big transition. 1, 2, 3. Downward facing dog. Inhale, belly tight, come to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, lift those hips to down dog. We'll take our right foot up into the air on your inhale. Exhale as you step forward. Come into high lunge. So I want you to raise your arms to the sky, reaching up, up, up if you can, creating space as you lengthen. Good. Exhale, warrior 2. So all I did was drop my back heel and then open my arms to land here. Let your right knee bend forward and breathe. Engage and lift the muscles in your stomach. Slow down your breath. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands all the way down to the mat. Spin to the ball of your back foot and then step the right foot back. We'll go to side plank on the right, so stack your feet. Raise your left arm. Feel free to put your right knee down on your mat. Exhale, plank, chaturanga, up dog. And then I invite you again into downward facing dog. Left leg, inhale, reaches. Exhale, high lunge, take a step through. Good. The hood on my long sleeve today is not staying back. So I'm just going to gently allow this layer to release. And then try to get your shoulders to soften. So make sure your arms are reaching up into the air. Slow down your breath for me. And then we're going to open together into warrior 2. Good. Reaching from one end of the mat to the other. Inhale to reverse your warrior. And then exhale to cartwheel down. We come into plank together. Exhale, left hand takes over. Stack the feet, raising the right arm. 3, 2, high plank when you're ready. Vinyasa, or skip it if you need to. Back bend. And then again, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let your body just kind of pause here for a second, lift up through the tailbone. And then we're going to look forward to our hands. We're going to let our knees bend, okay? And then exhale, step or float. Let your spine get nice and long, creating a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, raise your arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, rest your arms down. Bring your hands to heart center. Bring your left knee to your chest as you stand on your right foot. Cross this left ankle over your right thigh bone, and then take your hips and reach them back. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, pinkies up, thumbs down. Can you bring your ribs to your shin? It's a hard ask, but feel free to give it a try as you sit a little bit deeper. And then inhale, left knee comes to chest. Hold the balance. Exhale, the hands come down to the ground. And your left leg reaches up. Now, bend your left knee, open up your hip, stay there, or right hand reaches up, maybe grab your foot. So my right foot is on the ground, I'm pushing down. My left hand is on the ground, I'm pushing down. My right hand is holding my left foot, and I'm trying to raise my thigh to the sky. Good. Exhale, right hand to earth. Right leg rises as high as you can, reach it up. Step into chair pose for me. So let your feet come together, sweep the ground, and then take the biceps right along the ears. This is like a squat, except our feet are together and so are our knees. hands to heart center. Twist to the right when you're ready. Think about lifting up your belly and then rotating a little bit more. Creating space in your body, finding room to twist. Good. Take another big breath. Rotate, rotate, rotate. And then inhale, come back to center, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Take a half lift of your spine. When you're ready, step back to plank, top of a push-up position. Lower with me slowly, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. And now lift your hips. Return to downward facing dog. Good. On your next breath, we'll hold here. We'll eventually move forward. So inhale as you look to those hands, bend your knees. Exhale, step or float with me. So I'm going to lift my butt, bend my knees, and then I'm just going to pop up. Halfway lift. And then fold in. Good. Let's stand up together, reach high. And then let your hands greet your heart. Right knee this time, bring it to your belly button. Flex your foot, cross it over your ankle, and then reach back with your bottom. Figure 4 pose. So this is a great place to stay, but if you want, pinkies up, thumbs down, reach your arms back. It's called airplane arms. And then maybe bring your chest and ribs even closer to the ground. 4, hold your balance. 3, this is a lot of stability and strength building in the ankle. 2, inhale, bring your right knee up. Bring your arms up, stay with me, stand tall, hands to heart. And then as you start to fold forward, the right leg rises and then both hands come down to your yoga mat. Bend your right knee, let your hip roll open. Slide your left hand up if you want, grab your foot. Press your right hand down, lift your right thigh, keep stretching. Breathe into your hamstring. 3. Close your lips in and out through your nose. 2, you got this. And then when you're ready, let your foot go if you were able to grab it. Reach your right leg back up. Exhale, feet together. Here we go. We come back to chair pose. Squat and reach. Inner thighs, squeeze them tight. Hands to heart center, twist to your left. So working on your rotation. Thinking about your belly lifting up and over and across your thighs as you reach your hips back and your knees forward. 3, look up if your neck feels healthy. 2, nice work. Inhale, center. And then exhale, fold with me. Good. Lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, step to plank, one foot and then the other. You can drop your knees with me if you want to take a knee down chaturanga. Feel free to hold cobra or to let those arms straighten. Let's come to child's pose for our first time today. Forehead to the mat, arms forward, and just kind of soften the belly to your thighs as you relax the muscles in your low back. And slow down each breath as it gracefully enters and exits the body, taking time for you. We're going to ground our palms and our forearms, so looking slightly forward. Your middle fingers are going to line up with your knees, with your elbows. I guess technically with your knees too. Push down, look back at your knees, and then pick up your bottom. Good. Dolphin pose. Reach back through your tailbone and maybe even feed your head through your arms. Look at your toes, building strength in those forearms. All I want you to do is try to raise one leg. Just see if you can pick up one leg as high as you can. And then you're gonna put it down and try to raise the other leg. So reach it up as high as you can. Good, exhale, pause, look forward. This is gonna be hard, so drop your knees if you need that break. Walk your forearms out. Oh yes, walk your toes back, keep your core tight, and then lower for Sphinx. So belly comes down, heart comes through. And that was some nice work. Let's lower to the ground. Good. Let your arms reach out in front of you when you're ready. You're gonna very carefully lift up, squeeze, reach, lower. Lift, squeeze, reach, lower. 3 more. Up, squeeze the scapula, reach. Last 2. Up, squeeze, reach. 1 more. Find that work. Up, squeeze, reach, lower. Good. Hands under those ribs. Curl your toes. Knee down plank or high plank in 3, 2, 1. Press. And then lift. Let's take our right leg up, up, up. Nice job. Exhale, warrior 2, step. And then land. So again, we bend the right knee deeply. We look out over the right hand. And then we make sure our core is nice and engaged. Reverse your warrior. This time, let your right leg straighten. So that's going to give you a little bit more room. And then move to triangle. So I keep my legs straight, lower my hand inside of the foot, and then reach up through my top left arm. Roll your chin with me to your fingertips. Now, touching the ground is hard. So this is where you can use your block or some kind of a prop that you might have, so you don't go too far in the pose. 1 more big breath, reach up. Exhale, bend your knee. Rise up, straighten front leg. Pivot toes in. Good, shake out your bum a little bit. Take your arms out, thumbs roll down. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, knuckles slide down, back bend. Exhale, hinge to fold, please. Tuck your chin at the last moment. Lift your knuckles, stretch out through the shoulders. 3. Find your breath. 2. And then let your hands hit your back and then hit the mat. Take a nice flat back to lengthen out. Exhale, we're gonna pivot forward to our front right foot. And I want you to walk your right foot over to the right. Now, you can keep your back knee up, or you can put it down for lizard. Keeping the knee up is slightly harder, and you're more than welcome to even maybe lower your forearms. Just notice in this pose the pull of your back hip and your ability to hang on to it. Exhale, 1 more breath, and then lower the knee if it's not yet down. If your forearms are down with me, straighten your arms. We're gonna go for the quad stretch. Right arm up and hold. This is a great option. Option 2, bend your back knee and then reach for your back left foot. Notice I lifted the bottom of my right foot to let my right knee fall towards the stars that are next to me. And then I'm turning and seeing, can I look all the way back and see the foot that's behind me? Let this left elbow be a little soft so it doesn't lock out. Good, and then on your next breath, we let it go. If you're in the twist, we bring our hands down. 1, 2, 3, high plank, lift. Step back, look forward, drop your knees if you want, or keep them up, chaturanga. Inhale up, we'll do all that on the other side. Nice work. Exhale, raise your bottom. Now just take a moment here for you. Maybe your heart rate is slightly elevated, maybe you're feeling great. I want your body to be in a place where it feels really peaceful. Let's raise our left leg. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, step through. Warrior two, so see my back heel and anchored. We call this a windmill of the arms, and then they settle. So let yourself reach out either side of the room. Let your knee bend, push down through your feet. Feel the space in your legs. Inhale, start to reverse, and then push through the left leg. Let it go straight. And then here's your opportunity, Utthita Trikonasana triangle. So left hand lowers inside of shin. Do me a favor, try to look up to your top thumb. And remember, props might be your best friend in this pose. Keep reaching. Think about lengthening out all these muscles in your ribs and your side body for 3. Reach straight up and get long for 2. One more big breath. Good. Exhale, bending at your knee. Come all the way up, warrior two. Come on, strong, strong, strong. Now we've already taken our wide-legged forward fold, so we're going to skip it by bringing our hands straight down. Spin to the ball of your back foot, and then walk this left foot over to the left, heel toe. Good. Put your right knee down if you want, or keep it up with me, and then maybe lower your forearms and see how that feels. And this might be super deep, so don't push it. It might feel okay, so you do you. And then I'm going to put my back knee down, and then if you're with me, straighten your arms and think about your heart pulling forward. All right, we're going to go for the quad stretch. You can just go for the twist if you prefer. Left hand to thigh starts the rotation, maybe even reach up. Option to go further, bend your back knee, and as I grab my foot, I pick up my left foot, so I let my knee roll towards you, and then I go for the bind. Maybe roll your chest open as you look up, create space in the side body and the ribs. Feel the opening in the left pec, deltoids, shoulder, as well as even the bicep tendon. One more breath, hug in. Can you see your back foot? Whether you're here or not, we bring our top arm around. We find the inside of our foot. We pick up our right kneecap. We 1, 2, 3, step to plank, and then add a little shoulder taps here. So option 1, you can drop your knees. Option 2, keep them up, and then just tap, 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 tap. And just feel your arms work. 4, 3, good job, 2. One more each side, tap, tap, and then you can vinyasa or pick up that bum, push it back. Nice. Exhale to breathe out. You're gonna lower your knees. You're gonna keep your toes tucked under, walk your hands back, and I invite you to try to sit on your heels to stretch out the bottoms of your feet. This will also stretch your quads and your knees. Good. Take another breath here. You should feel this quite a bit in the bottoms of those feet. And then press up. Top of your feet come down and then have a seat. Good. We're going to do that again. 1, 2, 3. Press up into those knees. Quads go forward. Tuck the toes. Ready, set, have a seat. And you know, my bottoms of my feet actually feel much better than they used to, probably because I'm only wearing shoes when I want to right now versus all the time. Let's interlace those fingers, push your palms forward, and then see if you can reach up. Maybe a little back bend here. 3, 2, and then we're going to exhale, let those arms flow down and forward. Press up with your hips, getting a stretch in a different way for your feet. You're going to keep your right foot down. You're going to pick up your left foot. You're going to cross your left ankle over your right thigh, which is exactly what we did standing. But now you're going to do it in down dog. See if you can keep it crossed as you come forward to plank. And then push back. Nice. Release, and let's try the other side. So push down through left foot, shake it out on the right. Cross. Exhale, plank, hold it, hold it, hold it. Come on, keep that ankle there. Push back, good. And then let it go. Exhale, vinyasa, plank. This is the last one, chaturanga. Final back bend, open up your heart. And then hands and knees will bring us to seated. Janu Shirshasana A. So we're going to take our right foot, translates to head to knee pose. We're going to pull our left foot into our right inner thigh. And then please reach both of your arms up for me. Slight turn to the right. And then I invite you to fold forward over your right leg. And for me, it's easy for me to grab my foot. But if that's not the case for you, then just lay your hands down wherever your forward fold stops so that you don't try to go too far or overstretch your shoulders. Good. On the next breath, you rise up with me. And then just simply switch your feet. So left leg extends, right foot to inner thigh, both arms. Slight turn to the left, and then exhale, fold. Again, I'm going to hold my foot and fold. You're more than welcome to rest your hands. Whatever feels best. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly come up when you're ready. Feet together, knees apart. Hold those feet. Ooh, my hips popped a little bit. Sit up nice and tall. And then when you're ready, round in. So I want you to feel your body. Walk out. And then exhale, fold. 3. Stretch out the outsides of your hips. 2. Inhale, bring your spine all the way up. Exhale, bring your knees in. Reach your arms forward. I'm going to scoot up on my mat just a little bit. We're going to move into boat pose. So keep your feet down if you want to, or pull your knees in. And then start to engage your core. 3, 2. If this is easy, you can put your hands back here, lower down halfway like that, or lower here with me. 3, 2. Come up with me. Oh yes. Felt those shakes. Put your hands where they were. Stay here or lower with me. 3. Come on, strong. 2. Come up. Good. Last one. Stay here or lower with me. Hold it. 3. Seated in 2. Come up. Plant your feet. Sit up as tall as you can. So try to make your spine really, really long. Press down into your butt. And then exhale, just kind of round forward. Good. Bring your spine up. Good job. Scooch forward. And then lay down onto your back. Hug your knees in and then rock from side to side. And then I invite you to ground your feet so that we can move into a back bend. So you're going to push down through your feet, lift up through your hips. Shoulder blades are pressing down, feet are pushing down, hips are lifting up. And then if you'd like to, we're going to pull our right knee to our chest and maybe raise your right leg up. Hold it. 3, 2. Right foot comes down, keep your hips tight. Left knee comes in. Push your foot up, hold it. 3, come on. 2. Both feet are down, both hips up, hold it. 3. Come on, find a deeper back bend, work for it. 2. And then exhale, melt down very slow. Arms to a T. We're going to open up our feet. You're going to drop your knees side to side. So just a little casual side to side movement. And now next time you get to the right, hold them there for me. Take your right ankle on top of your left thigh, and I just want you to pull your left thigh down. And that should feel really nice in the top of this left hip flexor. Exhale. Good. On your next breath, uncross. Bring the knees back. Ooh, another hip hop. Drop your knees left. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh and lower. One of the reasons I call out these hip pops is because I want you to know that it's normal and it's okay if you tend to hear pops and cracks along the way. Obviously, they should not be painful. So like none of mine are painful. They're just loud. So it's okay if that happens. Just remember to listen to your body and know what sounds sound right and what feeling and what sensation is good. Uncross as you come back to center. Good. And then reach your arms way over the head for me for a big stretch. And then you're going to let your right knee join. And then feel free to take your left leg all the way out. We're going to exhale our right foot into the air so you can hold where I am behind the hamstring or above the knee. And just gently pull the leg towards your face. Good. Hug. Let it go. Left knee comes in when you're ready. Flex your foot. Give it some love. Squeeze it in tight. And then 1, 2, 3, leg rises. 3, 2. Give yourself some love. And then as both knees come in, you're going to hold your kneecaps like they're doorknobs, so right on top. And then I just want you to kind of move your knees around in figure eights, kind of doing whatever you want to allow those hips one more little opportunity to stretch and open. And then we'll transition this to happy baby, which is where we started practice. So we grabbed the pinky toe edges of our feet. We rocked a little bit from side to side. And now my guess and my hope is that you're much more open. You're going to lean the right knee down to the mat. You're going to push your left foot up into the air. And then pull the left leg towards you. Good. Let's go left. Left knee lowers to mat. Let's press right leg long. Let's pull right leg towards us. Beautiful. Stretch. As our feet meet each other here, you're going to exhale, kind of let your heels fall down towards the groin. And then I want you to think about pushing the pinky toe edges of your feet into your hands. And then exhale as we start to move to complete stillness. And we enter Savasana together. I hope that you can find a place to lay still for just a few breaths with me. So as we allow our body to the place of stillness, a little bit of peace and quiet, remember the importance of this pose and what it brings to our bodies. And how, as an instructor, I always encourage you, if you have to leave a practice early, to think about taking your Savasana. So before you choose to roll up your mat and leave, instead, just lay quiet for a few breaths. And then you can exit peacefully. Letting your breath move in and out. Good. Maybe even blowing out a big candle. Exhale, rocking your head from left to right. And then quietly exhale. Good. Bend your knees. Let your knees come in as you find a hug for the body. And then gracefully think about seated. Remember, you can always stay for longer on your back. Never want to rush you out of Shavasana, especially if you're enjoying it. And then please close your eyes with me. So we're going to sit up really tall. We're going to relax our shoulders. And then let your hands move to heart center, Anjali Mudra. I hope you remember how beautiful you are, the inside, the outside, and then your movement, your yoga practice can be, and all of the opportunity that's right in front of you. Enjoy what's next. Let's bow forward together. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing, and have a very beautiful rest of your day. Thanks, guys.